It's almost 4 o'clock in the morning, and I couldn't sleep because I realized I'm very angry. I'm angry at a parent and not my own. No, I'm not angry at my parents at all. No, I probably don't have the right to be angry at this person because she's not my parent. But it makes me so angry. This is about trust. Trust is a major thing, and it's like trust is like suspending a knife over your back and giving someone a pair of scissors. Whether they choose to cut the string or not is up to them. But you trust that they won't. Or you don't trust. And you don't let anyone in. And you don't believe them when they try to tell you the truth. My friend, who is one of the nicest and kindest and most innocent people I know, who would never do anything that a parent wouldn't be proud of. She doesn't fool around. She doesn't. I'm trying to find the words to say. I know I have plenty to say, but I don't always know how to say it. Anyway, my problem is that my friend was upset because her mom doesn't trust her. Because her mom yelled at one of her friends, accusing them of fooling around, when I know neither of them would ever do something like that. Never. But her mom just freaked out and yelled at our friend, which is wrong in itself. You should never yell at a child that isn't your own. You don't have the right to do that. You don't have the right to treat another person's child like that. You raise them. You're not their parent. You can't yell at them. You don't have the right to do that. Now, I'm not saying you don't have the right to treat your child as however you want. Unfortunately, you do have that right. Sometimes people don't deserve that right. I'm not saying you don't deserve it. I'm just saying that right now, you're acting like you don't. This girl's mother's paranoia is ruining their relationship. Don't you see that? Don't you see what you're doing to your daughter by not trusting her? You're scaring her. She's scared to even be around you. To not trust your child, I think, is terrible. We put all this trust into our parents. We trust them more than we trust anybody else. And what do? My parents trust me, I know that. But some people's parents don't trust them, and I can't imagine why. If you put your trust in someone, the least they can do is trust you back. We always know that our parents would do anything to protect us. And we trust them to do that. But is it too much to ask for a little trust in return? I don't think so. I mean, I don't have any right to complain about trusting my parents trusting me, because my parents do trust me, and I'm so grateful for that. But the fact that my friend's mom doesn't seem to trust her to make the right decisions, just because she's scared something will happen. And yes, something may happen, but the chances of one of her friends ever doing something to hurt her are slim to none. They're all very nice people, and they all love her as a friend, nothing more, and definitely not anything less. We love her too much to throw away our friendship, to ruin it by doing something that we wouldn't do anyway. And she trusts us not to do those things. She knows that we won't. Why is that so hard for her mother to see? Her mother should be proud of her. Some people at age 16 are getting drunk at parties, getting high every single day, getting pregnant, getting married. Rushing into their lives. But this girl, no, not this girl, she's waiting. She's holding out. She's so mature. She hates alcohol and drugs. She hates what it does to people. She's waiting for the right person. She's waiting for the right time. And she knows that at age 16, that's not the right time. But her mother doesn't see, she doesn't respect the fact that this girl is smart enough, is wise enough, and trusts her friends enough, and trusts herself enough not to let anything happen. I don't understand why it's so hard for her mother, to understand this mutual trust issue. There should be a mutual trust between her and her mother. She trusts her mother. All children instinctively trust their parents. But do all parents instinctively trust their children? Surely they start out when they're a child, when they're children. I guess as they get older, they get stupider. Is that what you're saying? That they're not smart enough to make their own decisions? That they're not wise enough? That they're just gonna get themselves hurt? That their friends are gonna hurt them? No. No. The people that she lets into her life, the people that she trusts, won't hurt her because she trusts us. And that's an honor. Having someone's trust, especially someone who's been hurt, is a huge deal. And if you're her mother and she trusts you, you should have the heart. You shouldn't dare not to trust her back. Most children live to please their parents. I know she tries to please you. Why can't you just trust her? We trust her. She trusts us. Why is that such a difficult concept? Why can't you trust? I know it's hard putting your trust in someone. I know it is. You try your best to protect your child, I get it. But you're shielding her too much. You're not trusting her enough. And that is hurting her. That's scaring her. She's scared, for God's sakes. She's scared to be around you. Can't you see what you're doing? You're suffocating her. And all because you don't trust her. You need to get your act together, and you need to start trusting your daughter. A lot of people trust her. A lot of people trust her. And we all trust her. We all trust her. And she trusts us. And she trusts you as her mother. Why? Why is it so easy for all of us to trust her? But her own mother can't seem to grasp the concept that you should trust your child, especially a good child like the one that she is, that you know that she is deep down in your heart. You know your paranoia is ridiculous and you know that it's hurting her. So you need to stop. Because she's scared. Because she's hurt. And leaving your daughter like that isn't very motherly. I know you're trying to protect her. But by doing this, you're not protecting her. You're scaring her. You're hurting her.